perspective coming off the injury. That was kind of perceived maybe as a different approach in how you maybe perceive things after the injury. Does that change your competitive fire at all to go out and win? I mean, how has the injury maybe changed the way that you view the game and perceive it?
No, it certainly doesn't change my desire to win. If I want to keep doing this, I have to have fun doing it. I've been through a lot, and if it's not fun, then what am I doing it for? So that's the mindset I'm trying to bring to the table.
How much fun are you having right now? Is it difficult to have fun given the season, what you've been through physically, emotionally, all of it? Is it tough?
Yeah, certainly.
Did you have fun playing before how much of it was fun before? Winning's always fun, but in general, was it as fun before you got hurt? Did you view it that way at least?
No, I wouldn't say I viewed it that way. I think.
What was the changing point?
Changing point. I'm not sure there was a singular moment or of time. It's just a reflection on a lot of things that I've done and been through in my career. I think I've been through more than most, and certainly not easy on the brain or the body. So just trying to have fun doing it again.
You talked with Josh after the game. I don't really recall a bunch of times where that's the case, like after you shower and change and everything like that. What does that friendship mean to you?
Yeah, Josh is a guy that I'd like to be closer with. Every time we get together, we have fun. We enjoy talking to each other. Obviously, life happens, and you don't. You're not in the same place a lot, and when you're in the season, you're in the season. There's not a ton of back and forth, but yeah, every time I get the chance to spend time with him, I always enjoy it, and I know how much respect he has for me, and he knows how much respect I have for him. He's obviously fun to watch, and I look forward to continuing that relationship and having fun watching him.
Is there a level of frustration you're dealing with right now, Joe? You seem like there's something on your mind, or maybe I'm reading too much into it, but it seemed frustrating.
There's just a lot of things going on right now.
Football related, personally?
All the above.
What about Josh at pre-draft? This was arguably what was your first impression of him and I guess that whole crew? And what did you make of those guys as you were trying to go, hey, what's it going to be like to be a pro in the league?
That's just kind of my first taste of anything in this world. Those guys had fun training together, watching tape, working out. I enjoyed being around them. I enjoyed hearing them talk about the game, watching them throw it. I enjoyed everything about it. So that was a fun experience out there.
You played in the elements last week. You're going to play in the elements again this week. How much do you have to adapt to that? Is there more running plays, more short throws? How do you adapt?
We'll see what the conditions are like on Sunday. If it's just cold, there shouldn't be any problem. Obviously, wind plays a factor. If it's really windy, you have to think about that a little more. But if it's just cold, there shouldn't be any issue.
Zach said today, Joe, that he likes the way the team has responded, at least emotionally, psychologically, in the locker room throughout the season. Do you monitor that? And I understand you were away from the team a lot, but do you monitor that? Do you pay attention to the psyche of the locker room a lot?
Yeah, I think as a quarterback you have to. Like you said, I was away for 9 weeks, 10 weeks, so tough for me to really get a gauge on that until I came back. And since I've been back, everybody's been great. the energy bringers are bringing energy, and I think that's been positive. We've had good practices, and we've been competitive.
It sounds like Trey's not going to be back before the end of the year. How frustrating is it that y'all never really got to see what Trey could bring after what he's done, not only last year, but the previous 4 years?
Yeah, obviously tough. He's great at what he does. You saw it when he was out there this year. He closed out the Jacksonville game. He was making plays. And, that's what he's done his whole career. He just gets sacks, makes plays, and talks smack. And you need guys like that on your team. So obviously, we'd be better with him out there.
Is there, obviously he's going to be a free agent next year. Who knows what's going to happen. Is there an element of what he brings that y'all need in order to be an elite defense or an elite team moving forward?
Yeah, obviously, we're better with him. We'll see what the offseason brings. You never know. A lot of things can happen.
A lot of things have to break a certain way over these next 4 weeks, but can you speak to the importance of trying to keep it within the locker room, keep it within the team, and really focus on what you guys can control?
Yeah, I don't think, like you said, there's nothing. All we can do is focus week to week and try to win games. I don't think anybody's really thinking about the playoffs right now. That's within reach, but on our fingertips. So we just got to keep doing what we're doing and try to get better.
I think everybody in the building knows how talented Jermaine Burton is as a football player. How bummed were you when it worked out the way it did?
Yeah, obviously tough. He shows glimpses here and there, but unfortunately turned out the way it did.
What's OB meant on the offensive line and in the locker room since he came over from a couple of years now? And what was he meant to you?
Yeah, consistently brings energy. A guy that can bring the locker room together, and a good player. So when you put all that into one package, that's a guy that you want to have on your team.
How well do you think the line's been playing the last?
Great. They've been playing great.
Is it the best since you've been here?
Yeah.
It did feel like watching that you were able to, all right, you have that extra second almost that we're not necessarily used to having. Did you feel that in the game as well?
Yeah, I've felt that the last 2 games, and you got to go out and prove it every week. But those guys have been lights out.
His T, is there anything different about T? I mean, he's having what are we talking about? He's having a monster year. He scored a lot of touchdowns, made some big plays. Is there anything different about him this year?
No, he's a guy that goes out and produces every single year. Each year is going to work out differently as far as production and all that, but he's the same player he was 2 years ago, and just continues to get better. He's one of the guys that wants to get better every day, and when you have a guy like that, then they're going to consistently get better throughout their career.
Obviously, there's a lot of conversation about what he's playing through, and if he, he practiced today as he goes to the call. What's that like as a player, trying to balance, your well-being versus, knowing you want to go out there and play as much as possible while you can play? What's that balance like?
It's certainly something that you have to think about. That's life as a professional athlete, though. That's no different in basketball and MMA and baseball, and that's life. It's what we chose, and you make a lot of sacrifices, and your body is often one of them.
Do you talk MMA with Scott or Dylan?
I have not. No, not really. I have not.
Is there anything you like to do on your birthday every year?
It always falls right in the middle of the season, so no, not usually. Go to bed early, eat some food, normal schedule.
Watch film.
Yeah.
Are there any gifts that you got from teammates that stand out? Have you done anything like that?
The O-line got me a cool little Pokemon box. So that was sick.
What's in the Pokemon box?
I don't know, I haven't opened it yet.
Oh.
Do you have any favorite Pokemon over the years? Is there a guy that you like particularly?
I mean, I liked Blaziken for a little bit, Zapdos, Mewtwo. I never liked any of the ghost characters very much. Yeah, those are probably the 3 or 4.
I'm admittedly a little lost on Pokemon. If it's like a figurine, do you like display it somewhere, or what do you do with this?
I'll let you research that one.
No clue.
Did you have a video game?
Yeah, video games and cards. Yeah.
Okay, which one did you prefer?
I mean, I played them all. My favorite one ever is probably Ruby.
Is there a card that you're most proud of in your collection?
I've got some. I got some from the back in the day that are pretty cool.
What do you think about the manipulation of the marketplace for Saputo?
Well, I think the whole card ripping culture is definitely a weird one. I mean, I don't go to the stores, okay, but I've heard stories of people just camped out by the restocking areas and wrestling each other for the boxes and whatnot. So, yeah, that really since COVID, that space has kind of exploded, which I think is pretty cool.
Thanks, Joe.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks, Joe.
Thanks, Joe.